Hey everyone, welcome back to Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing Spider-Verse Team Up number 1 of 3. Um, Now, for this review, I'm going to do it a bit differently because I'm going to be doing each book as if each part of this book, there's 2 stories. I'm going to do it as if they're their own book. So the first story is The Power of Positive Thinking. Is written by Christos and Gage. Pencils are by Dave Williams, and the inks are by Dexter Vines. The Power of Positive Thinking starts off on Earth 94, which is the home of Ben Reilly, Spider-Man. Yes! Finally, I get a Ben Reilly story. And this is the Earth where, he has continued on being Spider-Man. Peter and Mary Jane have walked off in the sunset. Peter has no powers. His kid has no powers. And Ben Reilly pretty much has all the luck. Everything how Peter Parker always gets bad things happen to him, and the Parker luck, the curse of Parker luck. Ben is just the opposite. Everything comes up golden for this guy. So the story starts off with the old vulture attacking him, the old man Tomes attacking him. Spider-Man and him are fighting. Then all of a sudden, all these different vultures from these different universes start attacking him. He's like, yo, what's up? And then out pops Old Man Spider-Man and Spider-Ham. And together, the 3 of them take down all these vultures. And they leave with, they leave them there so Verna, one of the inheritors, can take care of them, and they go off to Earth 13, which is the Earth of Cosmic Spider-Man. Now, the story on this one I'm giving 4. The art I'm going to give 4, which makes an overall 4 for this one story. What I liked about this story was it felt like I was watching an episode of the 90s Spider-Man, but at the same time, I felt like I was reading classic Ben Reilly. The jokes, the banter, everything was great about this. Now, the next story is called The Luck of the Parkers. It is written by Roger Stern with art by Bob McLeod. The Luck of the Parkers takes place in New York City, 2014, and it's on an unnamed Earth. We're never given an Earth designation for this. Peter has just been bitten by the spider, and he's been having what the doctors think is an allergic reaction. His one arm, his left arm, is all hairy and, spidery. Now, people who know the story knows that, he's about ready to turn into a man spider, but he's unconscious. And Uncle Ben and Aunt May have been at his bedside since he got bit. Now, this has actually changed history because they were at the hospital since he got bit. They weren't home when their house was robbed. And since they weren't home, Uncle Ben didn't get killed. Uncle Ben's still alive here. The 6-armed Spider-Man and Spider-Man Noir are out his window watching him because they got to recruit him so he doesn't get eaten. They don't want to strengthen the inheritors anymore. 6-armed Spider-Man decides he knows how to fix this, and he goes off while leaving Spider-Man Noir to himself. Peter Parker, though, starts to wake up, and he starts lashing out everywhere, and he starts to change into the Man-Spider. Spider-Man Noir rips him out of there, throws him up on the roof, where the 6-armed Spider-Man meets him and injects him with the serum. The serum cures him not just of the being Man-Spider, but also cures him of the spider infection at all. So he has no spider powers now. And Spider-Man Noir asks him, how did you do that? He was like, it's the same serum I used on myself. And I thought that since he just got bit, it actually might cure him instead of just taking away the man spider. So they head off and we're left with that. The story on this was a little bit weaker, I think. It still felt like I was watching an episode of the 90s Spider-Man, but not to the same level as number 4, the previous story. So I'm giving it 3.5 stars. The art, though, was still really good, so I'm giving the art 4 stars. And overall, I'm going to give this story 3.5 stars. Now, overall, with both books, I really did like them both. And both stories. I'm sorry, not books, both stories. But I do think I tend to lean more towards the power of positive thinking, but that also could be because I'm a huge Ben Riley fan. So, you know, you got to take my bias into consideration with that. Overall, though, I'm giving this book 4 stars, and I say pick it up. It's a fun read. If you like the classic 90s Spider-Man, this is right up your alley. You got everything from the cartoon, from the comics of that time, right into this one book. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know what yours are in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline, check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out Comic Frontline, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews. For even more news on all things related to comics, comicrelated.com is your source for all your comic book needs with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.